Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian. Welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing as the 5th Portuguese Empire in the Law Resistance expansion. So before we get started here, I'd like to mention something I already mentioned in that last French episode, but I wanted to go ahead and put it out here since I know some people aren't watching that French series that are watching this one, that my schedule is going to be changing here soon. My schedule here at home, my schedule at work is going to be changing a bit due to a couple different things that are happening this week, and so I don't know if it'll affect the channel or not. Hopefully not, but we'll see. I just want to put that out there now, that I'm going to be hours at work are changing. I'm going to be working a lot less than I was soon. I'm going to be training some new people. We just hired a bunch of new people, or 2 new people, which is a lot to have hired at the same time for us. And because of that, they'll need me less, which means I won't be covering as many hours. I'm only scheduled to work 20 hours right now, guys. You know, I work more sometimes when I work extra shifts or whatever. And so we'll be reducing those extra shifts. I won't be working any more extra shifts more than likely because of these 2 new people. And then in addition to that, I might also be losing one of my shifts as well. From my understanding, I think after these guys are trained here in a couple weeks, I might be losing one of my shifts. So I think I'm only going to have one 12-hour shift now, I think. And this is all, of course, because I didn't want to go full-time. They asked me a couple weeks ago if I would go back to full-time work after I've been doing this part-time work since last year sometime. I don't remember exactly when it was last year that I went to part-time, not voluntarily, of course. They're the ones who cut my hours. And so now they want me to go back to full-time, and I'm not going to do that. So therefore, and just because I don't have time to go back to full-time, you know, between the YouTube and then the fact that the kids are home and doing basically, they're homeschooled now. So yeah, I just don't have time to do full-time work. So that would result in more hours available for YouTube, but my kids are about to start this week. Are about to start, a bunch of, new schooling. It's going to be like a distance online learning program that they have starting up here on Thursday, and they're going to have like testing and all kinds of stuff. It's basically like the same thing from what I've seen so far. Like if you've been to college and you've taken online classes in college, it's very similar to that. It even has like a program and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of cool the way the school has reacted and been able to get the system going so quickly, so the kids can do all their schoolwork online. However, it does require quite a bit of parent participation, kind of helping them out with everything. We've already had packets here over the last couple of weeks that we've been helping them do, but now it's going to be a lot more. They're going to have like testing and all kinds of stuff they have to do now on there, and little online classes they're taking. So I'll be playing a bigger role in trying to help my kids out there. Basically homeschooling them now until they go back to school. So I'll have less time because of that, and so just everything's going to be kind of in flux right now. I have no idea what's going on with my work, and it's just going to be kind of weird over the next couple weeks. So I don't know how that'll affect the channel, and I just want to put that out now that it could have some effects. We'll just have to see. But let's go and jump into the episode, guys. Remember, we defeated the British last episode. I went ahead and did a few things off camera, but for the most part, we still got a lot of stuff we got to get taken care of. And something happened. Looks like a civil war in Norway, perhaps, or not. Okay, I see. They created a collaboration government in Norway. Got it. And then they joined the Axis, the collaboration government did. I get it. All right, so we're just destroying those last American divisions there. Now that that's done, let's go and take this army here, and we'll just move them over to a port for right now. Same thing with these guys here. Just move them on over to this port here, and we'll have to figure out where we want them to move to. But we can go ahead and get these planes moving, though I don't know if we have any air bases available. We have a little bit of space here. Why are they even able to get here? That's kind of interesting that they have troops here, planes flying overhead. That's strange, but whatever. Let's go and take a look, see what we destroyed here. But basically what we need to do is move any planes we can fit here. We can fit about 200 more there, a couple hundred more here. So let's go ahead and do that. Just kind of slowly move any planes that we have here over to there. You know what? Yeah, I guess we can move these. They can get experience. It's fine. Oh, we can't go there. Okay, well then if we only move one, then in that case, I want to resupply on our ports, huh? No. So let's go ahead and have, let me see how we're looking here and what we've got here. So we got some close air support, we got some naval bombers. But frankly, that's not enough. I think what we're going to do is pull out some naval bombers from one of these locations here. Perhaps this one. There shouldn't be as many going through the channel. And then just have them come on over here. I was going to move fighters, but yeah, I feel like we need more naval bombers here to destroy the American fleet that is likely going to try and stop us from going across here. And we can't even go across yet because we don't control the sea just yet. So yeah, it just won't let us. We did move some ships over there last episode, so let's see if they can't get there. And then also we're waiting to do these invasions here. We don't have our troops here just yet, so we still gotta wait for them to get here. I don't know where they're at. They're right there. Okay, so they're slowly getting over here, and then we'll be able to do those invasions. We got another heavy cruiser sunk, and we're still working on getting the Allied fleet destroyed, especially the American one, which is still fairly large. So just kind of getting these guys destroyed so that we can do these damn invasions. And I don't want to move any more troops over here, guys, because of supply problems. So that's why we're just going to keep them in Britain until we're ready to move them over here. We got a British battleship sunk there, as well as a British destroyer. Another destroyer there. All right, so let's just go and dip through these real quick. 3 more convoys. Okay, beautiful. All right, so yeah, once we get control of the sea here, we'll be able to do these invasions and take these islands over. And then from there, we can then invade into Florida. But yeah, just can't do shit until we get control of the sea. What we could do is just go ahead and send them. Let me just take a look here at what we've got going. So I know that these guys are here, so we can do this invasion. These guys are all through this territory, and so yeah, they're not helping us there. Yeah, they're not really helping us here at the moment because we don't have the patrol going because they are all repairing at the moment. Got some more destroyers sunk here, so yeah, we'll just have to, maybe that's how we'll get control. Simply destroying all the enemy ships that are here. Our submarines will engage them, while our bombers get them destroyed. Yeah, it looks like that's the way we're going to be doing it. We're at 24% right now. It's not very high. We did get the anti-tank upgrades. Remember, we're trying to get all these because we did fall pretty far behind. Oh yes, this is anti-tank, so we're going to go get those. And that's mainly because we are fighting American tanks. They do have tanks, some at least. So I think getting the anti-tanks would be helpful for these ones. Get like a better, just kind of upgrade them a bit. We do have some extra factories. Let's just take a look, see where we need them. Could go and start putting them into, I mean, really we don't need them anywhere, do we? Not really. We don't need any factories. I'm trying to get the motorized built up some more, but the rubber, man, the damn rubber. Can we pull back on interwar armored cars? No, I don't have. You know what, we're just going to put this into something that we have plenty of resources for. So at this point, resources are a problem, not factories. We have dockyards available too. Did we finish building anything? We're about to get the battleship soon. I suppose what we'd want to go for is another line of attack cruisers if we don't have. Oh, we have 2. Never mind. Let me take that back. Then another line of submarines. Yeah, we'll get some more submarines going. I always use more of these guys. Been just tearing up their fleets. Been doing a fantastic job. Let's go and get these guys placed. Capital here. All right, so to keep on building up the submarines. It's still going to be bombing all the British fleet. That is going to be all, you know, without a home. They ain't got nowhere to go. Could do the invasion here to take that last port. And I suppose we will go ahead and do that. I don't see any reason not to. Let's just go and take these marine divisions, and we'll set them up to do the naval invasion. Take the Isle of Man. All right, so just those 5 will go, and I think that's probably plenty enough. Send them on over there and get that taken for us. Looks like these guys are here now. We just need to let the organization get up a bit before we actually send them. Yeah, just continue attacking here while we wait for our troops to repair. They are attacking across there. We're not defending there, but the Venezuelans are. And eventually we'll be able to do those damn invasions. Just got to get control of the sea, which if you look at, are still yellow in the Caribbean. So it does look like we have improved though. Maybe, perhaps. Yeah, we've improved by a percentage. And before that, we'd improved by a percentage as well. So like every couple weeks, we get a percentage done. We can actually speed this up now. Speed 5. We'll just kind of click through these every once in a while, you know. See what we've sunk. All right. Take a look how long these guys are going to take to get trained. It's going to be 17 total days. We are not... I don't think we're patrolling here, but we do control it. No, we actually are here. So we should be able to do the invasion without issue. We got the torpedoes, the new torpedo modifier there, make them even better. And let's see what we want to get next. Again, we're just working on passive modifiers here. Could go and get the one for our battleships, because we do actually have battleships now. That would help the battleships as well. And then we have these ones here. I guess we'll go and get the battleship one. Spend a bit of experience to get that. And then we got to figure out where we're going to put these damn factories. I guess anything that doesn't require rubber, essentially. I mean, that's really all we can do. And, yeah, we got some outdated equipment. Okay, so hopefully we can get this done, man. That we'll be able to do this episode. I really would like to see us be able to get these naval invasions done. But again, we do have to repair these ships. Oh, it looks like they're back out there. Excellent. That's very good news. I didn't know if they were going to get out there in time. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just take this destroyer here and throw him into, hopefully he went into this one. There we go. And submarine here, looking for shark unit that we can put him into. What we might go ahead and do actually is create a new one. We do have them in quite a few areas, so I think this would be helpful. Have another submarine, try and get them up to the full 10 task force that they can have under that one admiral. We still get a tank designer here. We have a bit of political power to make some adjustments. We've already done total mobilization, so that's been taken care of. Do we have any, like, I guess we just need to find some decisions to do, huh? Well, stability is pretty low, so maybe improved worker conditions would be good. Fascism's already pretty high, so don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I guess we'll do the improved worker conditions. Try and get our stability up a little bit higher. And we could also get more oil, and there's tungsten to be had too, which is something that we don't really need. All right, so that's good for now. Well, yes, I should probably take a look and see what our operatives are doing, because I don't actually know what we have them all doing. It looks like we have some sitting over, at least one sitting here doing counter intel. We're doing the intel network in Virginia, and that's right, we are still working in Turkey on trying to get these guys flipped over. What I'm going to do is, we should have the intel network and the pressure, so let's go and attempt to do the propaganda here. No, boost ideology. Fascism. Again, just trying to get the Turks to go fascist. As of right now, they're at 51%. So I don't know if they still have that one modifier that's ticking them over. They do not. Okay, so that's the reason why it's not ticking up anymore. So they actually do need us to be helping in order to get that done. So he should be, yeah, he's ticking up 0.07 per day right now. So hopefully get them flipped over to fascism. And keep trying. We now have our first nuke, so that's nice. We're gonna do these invasions without it, but what we could do is send them over here if we just can't get the win here. Yeah, I mean, if we're even lower now. What if we took that base right there with the nukes? It would not be impossible to do. We just need to add some strategic bombers here, which I believe we're building some. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll just take these guys here, make them 100 eventually. I know you don't need that for to do the bombing, but we just need to be within range, which we are. So that's where we're going to drop our first bomb, guys. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is just take these troops here and then move them on over to here. Oops. Just take a couple divisions from each side and have them kind of help us out over here, man. We're going to use Marines since they have to go across there, and they do better at that than other divisions. So like 7 divisions, I think, should be good. And we got 3 and 2 assigned. Yeah, that's fine because we're not doing the naval invasions. Actually, you know what? Let's do one more division over here. Bring them on over here and then attack, and we'll drop the bomb, and we'll finally grab that. It'll be in Venezuelan hands, of course, but that's fine. And yeah, we can't. They are in our alliance, but we can't ask them for any territory right now. I think we could probably do this attack. Let's go and make that happen. All right, go and grab those 2 islands. And try and make some more progress here and taking islands at the very least. Got a heavy cruiser sunk there. Alright, so getting some stuff sunk here. Looks like that's why our control had turned down here, because I think they moved more ships over there. So with the nuclear weapon, the atomic bomb, I feel that we should be able to get the win here. But getting that planning bonus would make it even more likely. Though it's really hard to get it drawing. I don't know if we can. No, it just won't. I think we tried this before and I couldn't do it. So that's a real bummer, because without the bonus... Oh, shit. What are you guys doing? Don't attack yet. Just wait. Hold your horses. You're rushing it. Let's get their organization back up, and then we'll do the attack. So we got the improved anti-tanks. And you can go and keep on improving these, especially the anti-air. That would be an option. But we do need a lot of stuff. You know, still working on the air doctrines, still working on the naval doctrines. We've got this going here. I'm just trying to see, because, again, I get kind of confused between this series and the French series. I'm just trying to see what exactly we need. We need more radar. Okay, so that's a problem. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and get another radar going here, guys. Try and catch up, since we are a bit behind on the radar. Okay, so now that these guys are almost all here, we're still waiting on a few more. We'll just wait for them to get over here, and then we'll do the attack with 8 divisions. Can't get a planning bonus, so there's no reason to wait. Basically, essentially, once they have the organization. Why are they all attacking over that? That's strange. I don't know why they went to attack immediately. Okay, so yeah, just let the organization get up, and then we'll drop a bomb, and hopefully that'll be enough to get the win here. We'll see. We'll see. It's not the place I wanted to use their first atomic weapon, but I really want to take that from them. That oil is actually helping the Allies quite a bit, so I think taking it from them would have an impact. Sinking a lot of American ships here. And I think we're about ready. Okay, so let's go ahead, and can we not drop it yet? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we don't have air superiority here. That's right. Not quite. Well, wait a minute. Okay, so it's part of this region. So if we just brought some more fighters in here, like for instance, just brought this fighter over here, then maybe that would be enough. We could also try and have one of the guys that are here. Are they both in the... Somebody's from over here. Okay, so it's not one of the fighters. Got it. So what if we just moved him over to here, too? Maybe that'll allow us to seize control of the sky? No, not enough. That is not enough. We got a carrier sunk. Excellent. All right, converted battleship hull, so a very old carrier, but... Let's go ahead and pull back on doing more ground crews in these areas, so that we can do more ground crews here and here. And then is there any other place I'm doing more ground crews? Seems like there must be. We got Cape Verde, there's that one. There's one more. The northern south, no. Mid-Atlantic gap. Okay, good God. All right, so we got that done. I was just confused on what exactly we had going there. We did win both of these islands, so we'll go ahead and get those guys assigned to something else, but we did get the new scout planes, or scout planes, I should say. Yeah, this is the first ones we've gotten. So let's see what we want to get next. So we could go with the tactical bombers, so we can get better tactical bombers, kind of help us out on some of these further, further locations that we're bombing in. I think we might go ahead and do that. Let's get those tactical bombers going. Now we sank a light cruiser and 6 destroyers, and let's go ahead and get... Oh wow, we got a bunch of stuff here to get assigned, don't we? All right, towed anti-tanks need to be upgraded, and then what we'll do is just give them tanks, or excuse me, give them factories. Any new factories we get, and then these guys can go here. Not that it matters, don't really care. I mean, we got so many divisions. There's not really anything to do with them either, because we're trying to do these damn naval invasions. So we've got the submarines going here already. Did we finish a battleship? We did. All right, so we got our next battleship. So what we're going to want to do is get another destroyer line now at this point. I don't know if there's anything we need to update here. Let's just take a look. See if there's new torpedo launchers. So let's go ahead and change these over to Bs. And then just change up anything that needs to be upgraded, like the torpedo launchers. Do we have the depth charges yet? And perhaps better radar. Yeah, it's the highest level engine. I don't know, I looked at that. And it looks like we're good. Okay, so let's go and say that was only one thing really to change, essentially, these torpedoes. And let's go ahead and get those building now. We'll just build one more of those torpedo destroyers, which means we'll actually want to get 2 lines of these going. So that when they're finished, they'll just go straight over to building this here. Alright, excellent. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so just get some more modern ships out there. And got another carrier sunk, another British carrier. Fantastic news. So still don't control the skies here, so just can't do anything until we do get control. And we have the broken enemy ciphers too, and yet still nothing. Yeah, just not able to do it. Okay. So we got to get control of the sky if we want to drop the bomb. And once we get control of this guy, we'll drop the bomb, go ahead and attack him. And I just think we're going to need more planes, frankly, more fighters. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm looking for other air bases here. Looks like there are none. I got a heavy cruiser sunk and another destroyer. But let's go ahead and take some of the fighters here, just get one of them, and try and get him into there. The one with the most experience, which would be this guy here. And go ahead and get him flying over here and seeing if that'll help us out. You know what? We might actually go ahead and move another one, just because I'm trying to get this done. We're going to move these guys. I know they don't have a lot of experience, but it's fine. We'll have to move them over here, actually. I don't know if they'll get very good coverage there, but anything to kind of help us out. We got the radar patrols. Let's go ahead and do... Oh yes, we got to get that battleship out there as well. Let's go ahead and research the next one. Let's get the battleship moving. So he's going to come into this one here. We'll have 2 battleships there now. And then these submarines here can go ahead and move. We're going to move like both of them into this one. I said both of you. All right, excellent. All right, so when those new fighters get here, I'm really hoping that'll allow us to seize control of the skies. It doesn't look like it. It looks like we're still too short. I don't know where they're... I guess all these air bases they have here? I don't know, man. We could also move these guys here, just trying to drop this bomb. So, let's see if we have 1,200 planes, if that'll be enough. We did sink another destroyer there. And we got the Portuguese oil here, so... not that we really needed any more oil, but I want to say that was all we were going to get. Could attack Paraguay if we wanted to, but I don't really see any reason to, man. Like, I mean, I guess yeah, I just don't see any reason to. And we could, but we have to bring troops over there, and yeah, I just don't. I don't know. As of right now, we're not going to. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and start working on continuous focuses now. Go ahead and see which one would be best for us to get. I guess probably suppress subjects, maybe. I mean, we could continue, I suppose we can get the construction ones, we could build quicker. We're building a lot of stuff, infrastructure. You know what, I guess we'll do that one for right now. But doing the suppression would help us from losing any of our subjects, which, you know, I haven't really been building in their territory, so some of them might be getting kind of high. 979 for Persia. Looks like they're the only ones that are high, as we've been using their divisions in these conflicts. Oh, that reminds me. We need to go ahead and get these guys doing something, don't we? So there's more islands to take. Let me just see where those are at. I know there's one here and one here. I guess those are the ones we're going to go after next. Go ahead and set this up. He'll invade over here. And then we'll set this guy to invade over here. Alright, so that's going to take them 17 days to train up. We'll have to also move our ships that are here. We have these guys doing patrols. They're going to have to patrol in all these regions here to get it done. I don't know if they'll be able to do that. Probably not. Just too much for them to be doing. We might have to give them this patrol fleet just so we can do those invasions. I don't know. We'll see, guys. You know what? It would be better to just do the invasions from here. I don't know why I'm doing it this the difficult ways, where we have to cover all these zones. That's stupid. Instead, let's invade from down here where we only have to... yeah, this would be so much better. We only have to patrol one zone, so it actually makes it more likely we would succeed. Alright, and then the same thing with these guys here. And yeah, this is all in the same naval zone, so they'll move over there. Take them a little bit of time, but it does mean that with this patrol, we don't need to cover any of these zones, just this one here. Makes them far more likely we'll get control there. Alright, so got the light cruiser sunk there, and yeah, just still waiting to get control of the skies. That's one of the... Oh, we are in the green. We're almost there. It's 75%, I believe. And we're at 60-something%, so it's not impossible we could get control and be able to drop this bomb on them. Alright, so remember, 75% was what we're looking to get here. The Venezuelans keep on attacking, so maybe a little bit weaker when we actually do finally attack. Now we're in the yellow, so yeah, just kind of bumping back and forth. They have so many fighters here, guys. it's going to be incredibly difficult for us to seize control there. Let me just take a look and see if there's anywhere closer. Yeah, that's the biggest air base we have. And yeah, that's a shame. And we can't build here, I don't think. I think that's in Venezuelan hands. Yeah. Doing what we can, guys, try and get in control. But yeah, it's just, unless they move those planes out of there, and this is really the only zone that we're fighting, so yeah, I think it's going to be a problem. It's a real shame. What we could do is have these guys do, instead of doing close air support until we're ready to actually do the invasion, we could just have them do the naval strikes, so we'll hit more planes, I suppose. We'll also want some of them doing close air support here once we do the attack across there. I mean, they're pretty weak, but yeah, we still... I'm not even going to bother attacking because I know... I mean, we could try, but... yeah, I know that we're going to lose. I mean, it might change up. Okay, this is what we're going to do. What if we took the guys that were here and then took the close air support, which would be these two here, move them here, and had them actually do close air support. That could also increase the efficiency up a bit as well. Or air superiority, I should say. And then maybe, I mean, it's not impossible, I mean, that we could perhaps get a win here without the nukes. No, not gonna get the win. Trying, but just not gonna get it done, guys. One division has retreated, though. Alright, well, let's just stop those guys. They're not gonna win. And let's go ahead and get some research picked. So we've gotten another passive bonus here. So let's go ahead and go after this one here. We've got another air doctrine done, so now we have to make a choice between one of these three here, I believe. I don't... actually, they might not all be mutually exclusive. But you do need to get... I don't know if you need all of them or just one, but let's go and get one picked. Air superiority is probably the one we should get, right? Let's go and get that. We could also increase our... You know what? This would probably be... Yeah, you know what, guys? We'll just go ahead and use it for our planes. I don't know if the fighters have been fully improved yet. No, they have not. Oh, and we can also build these. Okay, so we'll go and get those building soon. But let's go and get these improved first. Let's go and increase that range a bit. All right, and I don't think we'll be able to do any further. No, because we don't have the 190. All right, so that's good for right now. Let's go and save that. And decommission these and get the new ones out there. And then, what is it that we got new here? I don't know what the alert is telling us about, but yeah, let's go ahead and get the scout planes building as well. So let's get like 5 going here. And rubber is looking much better now. With us building that infrastructure up, it has actually improved quite a bit. Let's go and pull back from the strategic bombers. Well, that's right. I was gonna do some heavy bombing of them, so we won't pull back. Let's instead pull back from something else, like motorized here. Got some dockyards. Means we finished building something. Maybe the light cruisers? Yeah, the attack cruisers. So we want to go to get another line of attack cruisers. We'll go and see if there's anything to improve here. We still don't have the radar or the anti-air. Maybe we already had the... Okay, we might have already had the torpedo launchers. Okay, yeah, I think all these were... Yeah, we haven't gotten those techs yet. Okay, so nothing has really changed here. So we're just going to build one of each of these light cruisers because we're just going to, you know, be improving them soon. So let's go ahead and build one of each of these 2 light cruisers here. And then also just kind of pull back on something. Probably submarines, I suppose. Or the destroyers. Alright, excellent. So just going to build one more of each of these 2 light cruisers. And then we'll get them improved because remember we're getting some techs here. We're getting the radar, and I'm going to say we're getting something else. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, so we're green, but not. Oh, we're 72%. We're getting there, guys. 72%. Beautiful. Kind of, it's making a lot of changes here, and yeah, they keep putting those planes there. They just move their planes back and forth. The AI is terrible about that. Just move, and every time you move your plane, it loses efficiencies. That's like a real disadvantage for the AI. So we don't have a cipher going. So let's go ahead and get one against the Canadians, I suppose. There's really that's all we're at war with at this moment. So let's go ahead and do the Canadians. We have the Mexican one. We have the United States one. And we don't control the sea either, so couldn't do the naval invasions even if we didn't have this situation here. We might be able to win now, though. Let's attempt an attack here. No. right, well, we tried. It's not gonna work. How about these guys here? Are they ready to do their invasions? There. All right, let's go and invade those 2 islands then. Looks like we might be trying to engage, or they're engaging us, some American destroyers there. We don't have air support here either. So that's a problem. And yeah, just keep on putting these guys and put them in the training army. I don't really care at this point. It's not a matter of divisions right now. It's a matter of trying to get control of the skies and the sea here, which takes time sometimes, man. And then, yeah, if we could just get the damn win here. 65%. Yeah, it just keeps bouncing back and forth. We're at 70 briefly. But yeah, just not able to get it done. And try the attack again. No. Keep hoping we can like force a division to retreat, but I really don't think so. They got very good defense here, as you guys can see, so probably not going to be forcing any divisions to retreat. Yeah, you just can't get them on there. Clicking, yep, it's just not going to happen. All right, really just taking casualties ourselves. We did sink a heavy cruiser there, though. Excellent. Again, this is key here to us being able to gain control of the seas. Not the skies so much, but the seas. If we want to gain control, then we've got to get those wins. So we have finished here. So I've got further plans of probably getting the Panama Canal next. Taking these air bases from the British would help too. Help out quite a bit, taking these from the British and the Americans, I mean. But I would imagine we have a lot of American ships up there. We actually have these guys that do an invasion here. Remember, we don't want to get into the same supply zone that we are here, so what we could do is do an invasion from Georgetown, I suppose. But it really doesn't matter, and these guys are already here. So what we'll have them do is go ahead and set up invasions of some ports here that are in Allied hands. Again, we can't really, get any wins, actually. Do any invasions until we get control of the damn sea, man. But yeah, we'll go and set up an invasion here with these troops. I'll just take like 5 of them. Take 5 divisions and get them doing an attack over here. Because yeah, this would help too if we could do the attack here. Get those guys set up. As far as these ones here, I think we were going to do the Pacific invasions next, weren't we? Yeah, that's what we'll do. So Iberia would be the location to invade from, I suppose. Let's go and cancel any orders here, and then let's just have them set up to do invasions from Peru. What did I say? Did I say Iberia? I think I just called them Iberia because they're in the Iberian Alliance. That was super smart. You guys know what I meant, man. All right, so let's go and attack. I don't even know if we'll be able to attack over here, but we'll try. Oh, nope, not right there. Attack right there, though I don't know which French that is. What France? Okay, that's Free France, so we do want to attack over there. I don't know if we'll be able to get control of the zones there. We'll have to see. I actually don't know where this fleet is at. Looks like they're repairing right now. So we'll let them finish up their repairing, and we can go and take these light cruisers and see where we want to move them to. Let's just move them into, seeing what we've got here. Yeah, let's move them into this one. And also these destroyers. And then with the 2 submarines, we can go and move them. I've been trying to merge some of these. Like, yeah, these 2 can merge. And then that way we can just throw these guys. Oh, well, won't be able to do it just yet. Alright, so we'll just have to wait a second. Yeah, just problems, guys. Problems. What decisions do we have available here? Oh yeah, it's just the tank designer, which, I mean, we can go and get it. I mean, it's not like we're researching tanks, but we'll get it. Whatever. Just we'll stop getting notified about that at the very least. Alright, so they actually moved more divisions there. Damn. Damn, guys. Alright, how are we looking? We're at 76%. We've got it. Excellent. So, let's go ahead and click that button and do the goddamn attack here. And there we go. And that'll get us the win. We just sunk 4 more convoys there. They brought more troops here. Yeah, they're bringing a ton more troops over here. And hopefully that's enough to get the win, bombing them there. Because there's a lot of troops here at the moment. Sunk some more convoys through here. And we just about got another atomic weapon. And we have one there. Oh, thank God. We finally got it done. Took us a long, long, long time. But we did get it done. Let's go and have these guys come over here. And where are we looking at? 5 and 3 right now? Yeah, that's the way it looks. Let's move them over here then. I'm not sure who all we moved from which area, but yeah, I know that all these guys need to go somewhere. Right, so they're up to 6 there. I'm not sure who isn't assigned here, but it looks like I might have messed it up. No, 6 and 6. I think that's what we were trying to do there. Got submarine sunk there, and the convoy. So yeah, this has been big for us. But what we might want to do is just take one of these guys and have them stay here for a moment. Not that. We want them to do a fallback line here. Just in case they're sending any troops over here. They might have troops that are coming, and we don't want to lose those. So we'll keep them here, because remember if they got like troops going across, like from Florida and sent to come over here, then they'll be able to attack a port that is not theirs, even though they don't have a naval invasion planned. So sometimes you can lose a port that you worked hard to get because of that. So that's big for us, and that could allow us to gain control of the Caribbean now. I don't know. We'll have to see, guys. But what I really want to do is tell Venezuela to give me control of that, but it doesn't look like they're willing to. No, which is a real bummer, because there is a air base here, though, so we can move our planes there. Let's go and do that now. So what we're going to do is we're going to move all these guys here. If they're on close air support, they can, well, they stay on close air support. Well, you know, let's just move them to naval strikes for now, since they can't do close air support. These guys here are going to also come on over here and do the same thing. And then the fighters that are here will be moving over to here as well. All right, excellent. And then what we're going to want to do is take any ones that are in the back here. Let me just see here. We do want some of these naval bombers to move up to this zone, so I want to make sure the naval bombers move there. So move them over there, and then maybe some of these fighters as well. Move them, and then probably some of the close air support that we have over here. Let me see if that's the one we want to move there. Strategic bombers, yeah, that's right. They're in range there. That's fighters. Do we have any close air support here? Okay, there's close air support there. So let's just move this one. All right, excellent. That'll give us much better range into the Caribbean now. This will allow us to bomb their fleet even further away, and we did just sink an American battleship. Excellent. Okay, got more convoys sunk too, and 3 more convoys there. Still waiting for these troops here to get to their location. And it's just going to be slow going. Not up here in the calendar where we're just going to be flying through time. It's just going to be slow going, trying to get the American Navy and Air Force destroyed so we can do this goddamn invasion. Oh, we might actually have it now, in fact. We got heavy cruisers sunk there. Yeah, so now that we have more troops there, I think this is going to allow us to finally do this. It also helps that we have our ships over there now. And we, in fact, now have more destroyers here. So what I'm going to do, let's go and get these 2 moving over to here. And then we're going to take some of these older destroyers that we have, or one of them anyway, move them over to that one. And then these 3 submarines here can just do their own task force now. And put them on them sharks. And have them do some more convoy raiding, which has been incredibly effective lately. Now, we're not really doing much here. There's a few ships that are here, but yeah, not really doing much. Eventually, I want to move into these zones, but we'll wait. We'll just wait. All right, so bombing the American fleet that's through here. This is a fleet with many capital ships. And doesn't look like they're going to attack there. We'll keep these guys here just a little bit longer. Oh, yes, that's right. We need to actually do the invasion. Oh, let's go ahead and send them now, in fact, if they can. Yeah, we'll just send the 5 divisions, I suppose. It looks like they're even able to move. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be sending all of our divisions off to take these ports. We'll turn this down to speed 4 here. And then also we want to get any dockyards that need to be assigned. And military factories too, even though it's really not anything at this point to get. We do have a surplus of rubber though. Let's just go in infantry equipment for now. Again, we don't need anything, so we'll have to get our next nuclear bomb. Hopefully there's not a lot of divisions covering this. There might not be any covering this territory. Was that to see? There are some there, unfortunately. Oh yes, that's right. We should take the close air support that are here and have them do actual close air support mission. Don't know if they'll be able to reach over there. It looks like one of them can. The other one cannot. We do have more space to move to. It looks like our allies or whoever moved out of this area. So let's just see what we got here. Let's move the close air support up. Let's move the fighters up. And then move whoever's back here. It's another fighter wing. I think that should be good. And then these fighters can move over to that one. And what do we got over here? And more fighters here. So let's just go and move these guys up. Damn it. Over to here. Alright, so make sure we keep control of the skies here. And it does look like we are going to win those two naval invasions. Well, this one's on the fence. We don't have the nuke yet, so can't drop it. We could if we had a nuke. So that would be an option if we can't win there. Because I kind of want to just take both of these over if we can. We do also have these guys that could have provided us some support there as well. That would have been helpful. Alright, so let's go and increase these numbers up to 5, I suppose. We might need to merge some of these. Especially these old ones. Yeah, they're super old. Alright, got some convoys sunk there. And yeah, we might be able to get the win here. Have to see. And got the win here as well. Alright, so let's go and take just a few of these guys. Have them attack those divisions there. We sunk the American Pride of the Fleet, their battleship. So that's big. And a heavy cruiser. Alright, so let's go and take these troops and just get them moving across here. Don't need all of them to do it. But this will remove their other airbase, so make it even easier to get control of the sky here. And we now have control here as well. Let's go and take these troops here and get them attacking across. And then one of these guys can go over here. Might not be able to cross over there. Okay. Yeah, we can't cross there right now. Yeah, because it's being blocked by their fleet right now, so we can't cross. What we can do is go ahead and move our planes to this airbase here, and now that we actually have full control here, we can go ahead and build up and get ready for actual invasions here, which means we want very large ports to cover all the troops that I'm going to move here, very large infrastructure, as high as we can get them, and then radar stations all the way up, and we'll build them here as well, I suppose. Make sure we got full radar coverage there. And I don't think we'll need ports there, though. So let's go and get the air bases fully built. So that one's already built. And we're going to be moving our ships over to here, or excuse me, our planes on over to there, which is going to make this so much better. So we're going to move these guys here, these guys here. Although maybe keeping some naval bombers here would be good. Do we have any naval bombers in our stockpile? Because if we do, we're going to move them over here. Have them bomb from here. Okay, looks good. And then these guys can now move back to naval bombing for now. And I know we're battling here, it's not going to be necessary. This should be a quick, easy victory here. And looks like we've got... Might be able to move across here. Nope, we still can't move across. Alright, that's a shame. They're attacking across here. Okay, so they do have this territory here. So we do actually need to bring some troops over here. Let's move them on over to there. And then we'll do the attack across. And yeah, this is all the United States. So we're gonna need to like go. So who is this? Free France. So we're gonna have to go all the way across more than likely. I don't know if we can go all the way across. I guess we'll see. We do have more divisions over here to just train for no reason, and war propaganda can be done. It's not necessary though, so let's go and say we're not interested. Now that they're a neighbor, we can do that, and we've got some more ships destroyed, some Mexican destroyers. Battle cruiser there, and a heavy cruiser, or excuse me, a carrier, which was the Pride of the Fleet. I don't think we can attack across here. No, we can't, not yet. Oh lord, you motherfuckers. Oh, good god. Alright, so let's set up a naval invasion so these guys stay here. Just stay here, man. And we're not going to invade over here. We're going to invade here, I think. That's what we're going to do. So let's go and set up the naval invasion for... I almost want to invade into Texas instead of into Florida with this army here. What we might go ahead and do, actually... set up the whole blue army here, which I don't know if they can do it just yet. The naval base is probably not large enough. But what we want to do is have the blue army invade from over here. Invade into Florida. And so these guys will be assigned there. These ones will be assigned over there. Total of 15. And then these guys here are going to have their own little front line here. I know this is going to mess them up a bit, but that's okay. And go all the way across. These dudes here, I don't know if they still have naval invasions planned. It doesn't look like it, but we'll keep them here. These, you know, we don't want to move too many over to there until we know the supply is going to be good. So we'll just leave all these over here for right now. And then we're going to want to set up a new army to come here, which is going to be one of those two armies that we had over there. So let's go ahead and have these guys set up. And don't know if the naval base is large enough to support this. You can't even see how large the naval. No. That's not large enough at all. But we might have it built by the time they get here. Built it up anyway. It's fine. Yeah, let's just go ahead. And it's going to take them a long time to get over here, so. And then these guys are going to invade into Texas, probably New Orleans. That would not be Texas, obviously. That'd be Louisiana. We could go into Houston if we really wanted to go Texas. But let's do, I guess we'll do New Orleans. And do we not have enough, well, yeah, we do. I was going to say, do not have enough invasion space. All right, got another carrier sunk. Okay, beautiful. So yeah, we should be able to dominate this sea region now. And let me see if we got these guys here and ready to go. Now, of course, they won't have the support they need here just yet. So let's go ahead and have these guys just remove everything they're doing now and then do the patrols through the zones. And again, I don't know if we'll be able to do that or not. Probably not. We might need to like split them into two to be able to get it done. I think that's what we'll likely do. Just get like these guys placed into us, or you know, these ones placed into a separate one, and maybe that'll be enough. We'll have to see. Might need to do it one at a time. Yeah, we'll see if that's enough. All right. So I got a light cruiser and a destroyer sunk there. Another destroyer sunk there. And just more military factories. And in fact, that is actually going to be the end of this episode, guys, unfortunately. Nothing to get here, guys. We'll just go into anti-tanks, I suppose, so we'll get the better ones out there. Got another battleship sunk there. Just kind of dip around. So yeah, we got some stuff done, guys. We finally took out this province here, which was taking us forever. We got that done. And we have one in our naval invasions as well. So now we're planning for the naval invasions of the Americans, and hopefully we're able to do that. We'll just have to see. We'll have to pull back our Navy and have them focus on this region here, because we're not even doing anything up here anymore. We haven't really seen any enemy, ships in that region, which is not surprising. So what we might want to do is go ahead and have these guys pull back on all this area here, and instead like focus on this area around here. And in fact, we'll pull back from that one too, and this one if they were there. All right, so they'll just be focusing on those regions. Same thing with these guys. I just don't think this is necessary covering all this. They might still have, no, they shouldn't be having anything come through the English Channel actually. So yeah, they'll just pull back on all this, and then they'll allow them to come over here to the Florida coast, and hopefully they won't take any losses up there, and maybe here as well. All right, excellent. So that is where we're going to leave this off here, guys. I don't know if any of these guys got any traits. We'll take a look at them real quick. Anything that we might want to get that'd be helpful for what they're doing here, the naval invasions and such. We'll take a look at these guys. They don't have anything. How about the Red Army? Do they got anything? No, sir. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the casualties, and that's where we'll end this. So UK is looking at 3.38 million casualties. There's about maybe 2 million allied troops left. That is all. It's not much. We're looking at 140,000 casualties, 11% of the war participation. So against the UK, it's 33,000. We killed 224,000. Dutch, we actually took a lot of losses against them trying to take the damn island. Almost 30,000 casualties there. We did 120,000 to them, though. And then the United States, almost 25,000 casualties. And we did to them 867,000. Total, they've taken 6.33 million casualties. They are not doing well, looking pretty weak overall. I feel pretty good about this invasion. As far as their ships that are remaining, let's just take a look. They have 72 ships left. That is all. The British have about the same number, probably about 80 ships. So that's crazy. We have sunk so many American ships. They have 1 battleship left, 3 carriers, 39 destroyers, 5 heavy cruisers, and 5 heavy cruisers, 24 light cruisers, no destroyers, not a single destroyer left. So they won't be able to deal with our submarines. They do have destroyers left though, as well as several battleships, a couple carriers, some heavy cruisers. So that's the way the Allied Navy is currently looking. There are destroyers that the Canadians have. The Mexicans have some destroyers as well, but yeah, they don't have much of a fleet left either. And so that's the current situation in the seas. I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode as we take in several islands. These islands over here, I took all 4 of the islands over here. Got the Caribbean taken for the most part. I don't think there's any other. There's still these islands here we have to deal with, and there is a little bit here, but we're not going to do island hopping. We're going to take all of these islands. We're just trying to get, at this point, it's just going to be doing the invasion of the mainland. So if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next episode, and thanks for watching, guys.